Welcome to the MindTalk podcast, where we delve into the roots of dis-ease, growing deep in the subconscious mind. Today, we will be doing a belief decoding session, also known as BS Elimination. We have a client that's volunteered to have her work recorded. Abigail, thank you so much. I'm looking at your intake form. I see you'd like to work on memory, gut health and brain connection, the microbiome, also having some pain issues, and stress, cortisol, affecting sleep. So what type of a belief system are we working with today? A split. That's a different type of a system. So it has one root, but it splits into two different trees. So that means when we're working through the system, we will be looking for two sets of negative programs and two sets of limiting beliefs. Shall we get started? Comparing the belief system to a tree, we'll first start with the leaves and branches of tree number 1. We have something in the root chakra, victim. I'm not enough. Also, a negative program in tree number 1 in the throat chakra, related to ego. If it isn't perfect, I will be so embarrassed. And another one in tree number 1 in the throat chakra as well. My emotions get in the way. So some of these you might be consciously aware of as we're working in the negative programs. Let's also look at tree number 2's negative programs. We have something in the third eye related to illness. This blank is debilitating. And you can fill in there what type of illness. It could be the pain that you were experiencing in your legs. And then we have something in the heart chakra. My family is not a safe place. Okay, so let's drop down to the trunk of the tree. The limiting beliefs of tree number 1 in the heart chakra related to parents. I was neglected. And another limiting belief in tree number 1 in the throat chakra related to expression. If I say anything, they will mock me. Let's go to the trunk of tree number 2. We have something in the survival chakra or the root chakra related to sabotage. I am ruined. We have something in the sacral chakra related to scarcity. I have to work all the time or I'll go broke. And another limiting belief in tree number 2 in the throat chakra related to ego. If I'm not perfect, I'm not loved. So this is definitely a juicy tree, Abigail. Let's see what the root holds for us today. So this would be a faulty core belief, kind of the seed that started the whole thing, that became the root. I don't have control over my body. And then we have a faulty core identity, so like the soil that this split system tree grew in. We have something in the sacral chakra related to financial. I'll always be in debt. Now, that's pretty interesting because that would have been created between the ages of 0 and 7. So somehow you formulated the belief, I'll always be in debt. And that was the soil that all of the rest of this grew in. All right, let's see. Before we get rid of all of these negative beliefs, we want to find if there's anything else associated. We actually have another belief associated. Sometimes that's kind of fine-tuning that soil or just magnifying it a bit more. So we have something in the heart chakra related to self, and it's, I don't know how to love myself. Very interesting. Let's let that one go, though. We'll let that go just by swiping over the governing vessel meridian, sort of like clearing a credit card with a magnet, wipes out the information. Same principle here. We're just going to remove it from the energy system because this is just a vibration or an energy. And so we set the intention to just let these negative things go by swiping over the governing vessel meridian. And we also have some emotions related to the tree that probably are like fertilizer for the tree, or the tree causes them. So we have the emotion of sadness. We're just going to swipe that and let that go. We also have the emotion of grief, releasing grief and letting it go. And we have the emotion of vulnerability. So that's kind of like feeling susceptible to harm. We just want to release that and let that go. We're not going to identify the ages of these with these belief systems. It's kind of a hodgepodge. It just kind of all forms a system, so we don't really need to see what age they're from unless specifically we have to. But we can just let these all go. And then we have an idea intolerance. So that means you can't tolerate a certain idea, and it's to confidence. So definitely want to get rid of that because you don't want to be allergic to confidence, right? Or intolerant to confidence. So releasing the idea intolerance to confidence. Now we're going to just pause the recording so that we can go through all of these beliefs and let them go. Did we release all those beliefs? Yes, but we're going to have to replace one of them. So that one that was, if I say anything, they will mock me, we need to make a replacement belief for you from the root chakra. I am processing life through healthy perceptions. I like that. That's very empowering. I am processing life through healthy perceptions. Let's say it one more time. I am processing life through healthy perceptions. And then we're going to just defrag the subconscious gap because we cut down a lot of negative beliefs there and kind of left a hole. We did plant that one positive belief, but we just, if there's anything amiss, we just want to get it all organized and closed up. So let's see, is there anything else that would be beneficial for you? Just the thought that using Young Living essential oils as you do can help magnify your intentions. So actually for negative or positive, isn't that interesting? We would think of them as positive, but they can help us to magnify negative intentions as well. So when we use the oils, also we want to think of them as raising our vibration versus using them to kill germs. You know, we kind of come from a germ theory of disease culture, which, you know, isn't the healthiest belief system to have to kill everything. So more raise your vibrations with the oils Isn't that much more positive? All right, so thank you so much. If there's any other notes, I'll just send them on to you. But I really enjoyed working with you today, Abigail, and I think you're going to see a big difference with some of these belief systems that we're working on being removed. You know, it really kind of sets you on a new course without these perceptions that are from a wounded, negative perspective. So, just signing off now. My name is Diane Vanas, a health kinesiologist for over 25 years. I'd love to work with you as well. Thank you.